I'm not sure if you guys remember
I might put this on YouTube. So what happened to David?
possibly the biggest news in music of this year, but David had some crazy allegations against him, and it feels like we just haven't heard anything from anyone about it at all. Like,
True.
is he a suspect? Did he get arrested? What's going on? Well, in case you forgot, let me briefly refresh your memory. Also, by the way, if there's any wind in the
Bro, this case deadass does not make any sense to me, though. I'm so confused.
background, I don't know what the problem is, but it's just windier than I've ever heard in my life. I feel like I'm in a hurricane, which is unrealistic because I don't live near the ocean. But yeah, sorry if that's in the background.
Nigga has a crazy camera.
Basically, David was a guy who was very popular for making songs like Romantic Homicide. This track blew up in July of 2022, and shortly after, he signed a record deal to Interscope. He continued releasing music, opened for SZA on his tour. He also got to do that track Feel It for Invincible, a song that fans absolutely loved. He had a Fortnite collab song called Locked and Loaded, and overall it seemed like he had a cool, likable vibe and personality, which is why everyone was shocked.
Except he's a pedophile.
When the news dropped that
Allegedly.
he was linked to a murder. When the news first came out, it was reported that there was a body in his car that had been in there for an extended period of time before being found. It was too badly decomposed to be identified. Apparently, the car had been at the impound lot for a few days. This was after the car had been abandoned a few days before that, without ever being reported missing. According to NBC, a spokesperson for David said he has been informed about what's happened, and although he's still out on tour, he's fully cooperating with the authorities. But he would have been touring for over a month before the body was discovered according to his tour dates, which is why, like I said, most people figured it couldn't have possibly been him. On top of that, the LAPD said it is one of several vehicles owned by the musician, with many different people using any of the vehicles at any given time. The police didn't arrest him or anything, and he just went on to perform like normal the same night, handing out labubus to the crowd. But then things took a turn for the much worse when the body was
I'm not gonna like talk or troll as much this video, just due to the fact that it is a little bit on the serious side. You know, due to the fact that, you know, a lady lost her life. She was like fucking, bro, 13, 14. So I'm not gonna troll that much in the video, to be honest, at all.
Identified.
And now some breaking news on a major story that we've been following. We have just learned the identity of a teen found dead inside of the trunk of a Tesla registered to the singer David. Investigators now say that the victim, Celeste Rivas, reported as a runaway last year, had not been seen since.
It was the body of a young girl named Celeste, who would have just turned 15 years old. She went missing back in April of 2024 when she was 13, so she was missing for over a year. Of course, this in and of itself doesn't directly link her to David, but TMZ interviewed the girl's mom, who said that her daughter had a tattoo on her right index finger in red ink. Well, David also had the same tattoo on his right index finger. And this tattoo isn't unique to David. I mean, Rihanna, Lindsay Lohan, and Lily Allen also have it. But what makes things miles worse is that the mom claimed her daughter had a boyfriend named David. Right after this news came out, David canceled his show. TMZ confirmed that a house that David was living in was being searched by the LAPD. The house itself was being rented by his manager from Interscope, but there are tons of pictures with him in the house over the past year. Apparently, LAPD homicide detectives searched the house Wednesday and walked out with a computer and several evidence bags. The only other thing we know is that there was a photo of David taken just a brief walk from near where the victim originally lived. The person who posted the picture was alleging that David was paying people off, but there isn't any concrete proof on that. All we know for sure is that he was in the area.
I'm not gonna lie, I heard about this whenever they said he was paying people off. I don't know how true everything is. Like, the nigga is famous, so people can lie, but I don't know.
At the time I made my video covering this was all of the official information that we had from the police. However, internet detectives did find a weird amount of coincidences. For example, there were a bunch of people on his Discord server who were apparently aware of his connection to Celeste. There were also a bunch of alleged photos of them together, and even a stream clip.
Are these real?
There was a weird Reddit post from a guy who said, a close friend's little sister from the LE ran away last year, and this is who she was with. This was posted, by the way, before all this came out, so it seemed almost too on the nose to not be true. There was a song that leaked that had her name as the title. There were weird old tweets that were brought into question, and there was a bunch more that I covered in detail in that video. But despite all of this being speculation, it still looked really bad for David. I mean, in my opinion, at the very least, it looked apparently clear that he was guilty of having a relationship with a 13-year-old girl, and he was like 20 at the time or something like that, so disgusting. But was he responsible for her death? Well, let's
so our nigga saying it's confirmed, like, so I guess best case scenario, this nigga's only a pedophile. But worst case, he's that and a murderer. Like, nigga, this nigga's acting like it's pretty much confirmed he was dating a 13-year-old.
Investigation is at today. The most recent news we have is that David is actually a suspect and is under investigation. His family was summoned to testify in front of a court, and this revealed that while he isn't an official suspect or hasn't been charged, they are looking into him. His family has been challenging the summon to court, saying that the court ordered Mr. Burke to...
He had people kill her? Nigga, but you literally said that he's innocent. So you were saying every time we talk about this nigga DV4D, you're like, bro, he's innocent, bro. The case doesn't make sense.
Country to appear before a California grand jury without ever allowing him to see the.
He didn't do it, bro. If you order somebody to kill him, you're just as the culprit as the murderers. Just because you're not the one who physically killed her, you ordered it, nigga. So you are just as guilty as the niggas who killed her, bro.
Documents that justified the extraordinary compulsion. They also live in Texas, which might be part of the reason they don't want to go. Regardless, the police and the courts have taken efforts to make sure that nothing about this case goes public, especially as they investigate, which could make sense because of how high profile this case is. For example, the LA County Medical Examiner's Office was told not to reveal any details about Celeste's death to the public. And the medical examiners aren't happy about this either, saying security holds are virtually unheard of in other countries and has not been proven to improve outcomes in the legal system. Regardless of all this, David's family's appeal to challenge the subpoena was denied, so they will have to testify. And because of them challenging it, some people think that means they know a little bit about the situation. Lauren Conlin, a journalist for Los Angeles Magazine, has been following this case closely and believes that David's family testifying is crucial, and that the reason no one has been indicted or named as a suspect is because they are waiting to hear from his family first, which would imply.
Does his family know that he killed her, my nigga, or had her killed?
David is a strong contender for a suspect.
So as of now, March 10th,
she look good.
They have not testified. That is just right now. That could change at any time. But previously, we were under the impression over here at Los Angeles Magazine that the grand jury would be convening through February, and by March, we might see an indictment. I believe that we have not seen one yet because the testimony of David's family is very, very important. And this is my opinion. I'm going to give you a couple.
There's pics of Celeste hanging out with his family at his concert. Yeah, this nigga's cooked. I'm going to be honest, bro. The only 13-year-olds that I speak to are the ones I'm related to. Why would this nigga have a random 13-year-old girl with his family? Nigga, he's a pedophile. Like, come on, gang. I don't even talk to anybody in high school, let alone fucking 13, my nigga. This nigga was dating a 13, he was 20, bro. I genuinely can't name it. I don't know anybody. I don't speak to any nigga who's under the age of like fucking 19, 20, bro. I don't have any friends under 19. It just doesn't make sense. She could have had fake IDs. Bro, you think this nigga DV4D thought she was overage the entire time? You think she lied about her age the whole time?
Reasons why I believe there's.
I'll look at the YouTube chart for this video.
Is dire. Number one, the transfer of property. David transferred some of his assets to his mother. Whose idea was this? Was it her idea? Was it his idea? How did he explain this? Did they email about this? Was there money exchanged? I want more details. 2, is there or was there a time when David possibly called his parents excessively, emailed them excessively? I'm thinking maybe if he got himself into trouble and he didn't know what to do, sometimes we call our parents. Well, I want to know. And number 3, his family could establish a timeline. They maybe could tell us a time when David randomly or sporadically flew home to Texas out of the blue. What was he like? Did he seem upset? Was he?
But here's the thing, though. Like, say he did fly home to Texas after he quote unquote had her killed. Why would his family be on it? You think his family's gonna be like, yeah, he flew back to Texas. He was extremely nervous. He told me that he killed this girl. I family would lie for you, and I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
Look at his car.
But I can't lie. If my cousin was a pedophile, I wouldn't lie for him. But everybody's family is different. Some people put family over anything, no matter what they do. You know what I'm saying? So
did they look at his clothes? Did they notice anything funny? These are just 3 reasons that I believe their testimony is so important, but there are a lot more reasons other than what I just listed.
There was also a guy named Neil Langston, a social media influencer who's been seen with David often, who was arrested and bailed out of jail in January this year.
She died in January? When was her body found?
According to IB Times, he made some weird posts on Instagram, and they said his tone appeared defiant as he dismissed any lingering legal jeopardy regarding his recent detention. Thankfully, I'm legally fine.
Nigga, she was dead for 8 months, 7 months before her body was found? Nah, there's no fucking way. How the fuck did it take that long to get found? I mean, she was in a car, but like, don't bodies start to like really fucking stink after like a couple days, bro?
Way. And boy, do I got all my receipts for things. Ha 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 ha. This suggests Neo has documented proof that could influence the murder investigation. I told so many people that I trust.
It doesn't make sense
now.
now.
Person, my side of things, all for that to be thrown out the fucking window as soon as I got arrested, and they slapped that dickhead's name next to mine. The investigative grand jury, the people looking into the case right now, have had people like David's manager in and out of the building to testify, so that's also a little bit of an insight. Regardless, though, we still don't know too much about this case. Investigators are keeping everything under wraps, and it's possible that they're maybe not trying to scare away suspects into running out of the country. On top of this, David hasn't been seen or said a peep since all of this came out, which also makes sense. All we really know is that investigators are looking at David as a potential suspect, and if his family does end up testifying soon, we could end up with an actual indictment and charges against David or whoever they think is guilty. Anyway, all we can really hope for is justice for Celeste, because this case is truly horrifying, and hopefully they're able to prosecute everyone involved with the brutal murder of a 14-year-old girl to the fullest extent of the law. So stick around and subscribe if you guys want to be kept up with the news on this or any other music related.
This nigga don't look like me, bro.
All we know about the David situation so far, and hopefully more is to come soon.
Like, bro, this girl was 14. Like, I don't think it was like, bro, she was 14. She was 14, bro. Like, that's fucked, bro. Yo, it's good, bro. Like, do they know, like, do people know if, like, she was shot or, like, stabbed? Because obviously she didn't die naturally. She was in the trunk. Was she, like, shot, stabbed, Zick and Shark? Yeah, he's cooked. Look at this, bro. Tell me this is not the girl, the 14-year-old.
I media trained you.
No, you didn't.
That's controversial.
It's controversial of kids.
Bro, I've seen it. I'm from Houston, bro. I've seen, like, this nigga's done. Like, come on, bro. This is bad. Tell me this is not bad. Nigga said turn this off. This is not AI. That's not her. So if I wanted to break into your house, what's the best times it would be empty? Well, 3 p.m. David's not from Houston.
Really good.
Okay,
It's been a good one. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Mwah, 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 mwah. Oh my.
Yeah, I want to see this full stream, bro. I gotta see this. This stream has to be somewhere. Yo, this nigga's a cornball. The final minutes on YouTube. Look it up. Oh shit. Oh no, I gotta watch this. Oh fuck.
Nas, can we delete all VODs? And then as soon as the stream ends, delete the stream too? Can we delete anything? You done for, bro? Y'all are not done? Now you gonna have to. Yo, wait.
Oh, look it. Answer that one. That's so mean if you don't answer
Which
that.
one? What's good, David? Big fan, big spam. Yo, thank you, Mitochondria. Appreciate you.
Nigga said mitochondria. This nigga retarded. It's mitochondria. I don't know if it's her or not. There's 2 girls. She knows that name, so let's say look the same. Are you retarded? Bro, niggas are probably just saying that to make him look innocent. There's no way he knows 2 girls with the same name that look exactly the fucking same, my nigga. Ain't no fucking way. Bro, I don't know. Bro, that's like saying, yeah, I know 2 girls. They both their name Ashley. They look exactly the same. No, nigga. No. This is her, bro. This is the kid. Oh, wait, there actually is? Wait, there actually is. There's actually another Celeste that like has the same skin tone, has curly hair just like her. So this girl's not a kid. So this girl's grown. Like, this is the decoy Celeste to make it look like he's innocent.
It trained you.
No, you didn't.
That's controversial.
It's controversial of kids.
Bro, this whole interaction is just so weird to me.
That's not with him if you even.
It trained you.
No, you did.
That's controversial.
Like I've talked to a lot of women on stream, and this conversation has never happened. I feel like I probably have streamed more hours than DV4D. I probably have way more streams on them. I have never interacted with a girl like this on stream or off stream ever, bro.